Welcome to the LonelyMans podcast.
Wow.
Maybe you found us from our Kiltony appearances. Maybe you heard Ben's name yelled 3 times a couple months ago when he was late to the show. And now you're interested in us as people.
That was maybe the worst couple minutes I've ever done on this podcast, which is saying a lot.
I can cut it out.
I almost want to just start right now.
Okay.
I think we do a fresh right with that laugh. We come in with a laugh. I'm killing it now, dude. What's up, Milwaukee?
Welcome to the LonelyMans podcast. If you found us through Kiltony, you thought Paul's lap dance was good, you thought I was interesting and endearing, and you've made it here through our Instagram links or a YouTube search.
Or maybe you thought to yourself,
these guys,
what kind of name is Ben Bow, and why wasn't he here?
I actually wrote down his full name on Kiltony, what he was called.
Oh, perfect.
Did you
So
really?
you've
Okay,
never.
so I got a whole new identity.
That's a different guy.
Gotta have an alter ego.
Different guy. Ben Bow's here now.
What if he asked you about it? He's like, that's funny. I pulled a Ben Basunga years ago, like months ago.
No.
Never heard of him.
That's strange.
Do you have an alter ego? You gotta have an alter ego name, right?
I have Paul, or just Gemini Decipher, which is my Def
Your
Jam.
Def Jam name,
alter ego.
yeah.
I've been writing an act for it. I got about 3 hours written for it.
But subscribe to our Patreon so I can quit my factory job. Ben can buy more ice cream, and Paul can buy Ethereum.
I need a new
Jesse makes
gaming
butt
PC.
plugs for himself at a factory.
I do. I work in a butt plug factory.
Yeah, he loves it though. He's out there eating ass all the time and shit.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass, that job. But sometimes it's pleasurable.
But it's loosened up now, so
Yeah.
now
it took me a while to ease into it. I'm getting more comfortable with the job
How do you
now.
work for your own butthole? Because your butthole is the butt plug factory.
Find out on patreon.com/lonelyman.
All the secrets are revealed.
That's where the real action is.
And don't ask all these questions that make sense, Paul. What happened to your private investigator firm? Are you still doing that?
Oh yeah, no, I need some. I might buy some Adderall and start freelance private investigating.
Oh, subscribe to patreon.com/lonelyman so Paul can buy Adderall and solve any mysteries he may have. He's a private investigator.
I decided I'm gonna walk around and like let a mystery occur. I hear a lot of lip.
Are you still on the?
I just heard a very huge amount of lip smacking on the. It sounds gross, dude. I hear some gross noise come from somebody.
Did it sound like this?
Oh, dude.
Was it me?
This is I don't know who it was, but it's just a disgusting noise.
Anytime I have to do a smack, I try to pull the microphone away. If you're a regular watcher of the YouTube channel, you might notice that.
I'm trying to do more yelling, like straight into the microphone.
Yeah.
You should start every episode with that. Just yell as loud as you can. We'll call you the Stacey Lee Walker of our
Yeah.
podcast.
Shout out Stacey Lee Walker. We know you're a fan of the pod, baby. We miss you, girl. Slide into my DMs and tell me what's been going on in Worcester on the streets.
Did you just assume her pronouns, bro?
Oh wait, she's non-bi now, right?
I don't know. I'm just asking if you did.
She might be non-binary.
I think they're a good person.
Person, slide into my or send me a direct message on Instagram and let me know how you've been doing. Worried about you.
I'm worried.
It keeps me up at night.
Sometimes I cry myself to sleep at night. Just so concerned. You ever wake up like that, being like, "What is Stacey Lee Walker?"
Remember that
doing?
song "Stacy's Mom," where it was basically just like, "I wanna fuck this big tittied bitch."
Yeah.
And then I watched the video. I probably was even too old to still be watching music videos to get aroused because I knew of the internet and stuff. I don't
Isn't
know.
that like 01?
Okay, so maybe I was pretty young because I remember watching that music video and being like, dude, when she gets out of the water.
Stacey's mom.
Yeah, and she's got big old bitties.
Yeah.
Dude, beautiful. Love that music video. That one, there was a Janet Jackson music video when I was a little kid that I would wake up before school, before any of my parents and anybody woke up. I wake up like 5 a.m. because I knew at a certain point in whatever year it was, they were playing this one Janet Jackson video every morning on VH1. And I would go down there and I'd wait like hours. And if they didn't play it before I went to school, I'd be bummed out.
Was it
I don't know.
maybe we'll meet at a bar. He'll drive a funky car.
In the video, I remember she did something like she like waved and like she just like turned a certain way and she's wearing like a see-through something and you could almost see like fucking full bush.
Or was it the Busta Rhymes one where they were made out of like Terminator metal?
I forget, but I remember just being obsessed
I
with
just
it.
remember young Paul had a black woman fetish. Is just going to school.
Dude,
Mommy,
no.
I've seen that fat ass. I can't get enough.
I've always been the same, dude. I appreciate, you know what I mean?
Did you watch the Super Bowl halftime show when Justin Timberlake ripped off the titty?
Dude, I was not watching the Super Bowl. I flipped it over to see if the halftime show was on. As soon as I did, Justin fucking unveiled that nipple, dude.
I feel like I may have manifested it with my psychic power.
The whole time you were like, I want to see a titty.
Obsessed with Jan. Yeah, I was sitting there and be like, I would do anything to see her titty right now. And then it happened. I was like, dude, I have a special power.
But she had that nipple shield.
Yeah,
like
she had a pasty on.
It was just a setup.
it was a piercing.
No, it was a pasty.
No.
She had a pasty covering her nipple.
It was not. It was a nipple shield. So it was like a metal shield that went around the nipple and it was pierced through. So it was a nipple piercing, but it was like it covered the whole areola.
What?
So
I did some private investigations back in the day myself.
It was pretty much just a pasty.
No, it was a piercing. A pasty is a sticker.
Yeah, but
it's pasted onto your nipple.
It did essentially the same thing. It just covered her areola, like her old nipple. Like
sure, but she had to have like a surgical procedure done.
I'll tell you what's pasty. My cock and balls is pretty pasty.
Yeah, you should probably not be. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say.
I guess my balls aren't pasty, but my dick is.
Are you looking up nipple shield right now? Are you pulling the phone up?
Because if a nipple shield is just like a nipple pasty, I'm gonna slap you upside the head. I'm gonna be hit.
A pasty. I could put a pasty on you and remove it right now. I would have to pierce your nipple to install this fucking shield on there.
A shield.
No, a nipple shield.
This is a nipple shield. This was definitely not that.
It's put nipple shield piercing or Janet Jackson nipple shield.
Yeah,
I remember that for some reason the phrase nipple shield has been burned into my mind.
Well, that sounds like some bullshit that somebody said on Fox talking about it because they didn't know how to say pasty.
Oh, no, I had the internet at the time. This is 2004, dude. I was surfing the web. This is pre-MySpace. You had nothing better to do but go on like sketchy message boards and shit and learn about these things.
Dude.
Dude, I've been on the internet since 1998.
Have you heard of the conspiracy theory that Michael Jackson is not the real Joe Jackson's son? Have you heard of this?
Whose son is he?
No.
They're saying there's a conspiracy
Frank Sinatra's
theory
son?
that Michael Jackson is actually the son of Frank Damone Jr. No, that's Chris Tucker in.
But like all of the
the conspiracy theory is that Michael Jackson is really the son of Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson. And there's this whole...
Except he looks like every other Jackson kid.
After the surgeries, yes. But there's this whole thing. There's this whole Reddit conspiracy theory that he's apparently... Diana Ross was 14 and Smokey Robinson was 18.
Okay.
And then they had Michael and they didn't want it to ruin Motown and she wasn't ready to handle the kid or whatever.
Yeah.
So Barry Gordy, before Motown was big, took him to Joe Jackson and then they like funded him forever to raise him and like train him to be an entertainer.
Were the older Jacksons like already doing music before Michael was born?
Yeah, that's why they brought him to. That's why they brought Michael as to one of the family. But he goes on and it starts bringing up different lyrics.
One of their names Tito,
like dirty, like lyrics and like Dirty Diana. And then when he's talking about Billie Jean, because Billie Jean is Diana Ross's character in the movie, and he's talking about she's like her mother, kid is not my son, though. Like all sorts of different things that they brought up. It's a full thought out conspiracy theory. And I read it was interesting. But if you look at Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, like a young Michael Jackson and Diana Ross,
right,
they're like identical twins. It's pretty fucking eerie. But
I've never heard this conspiracy.
Yeah, Reddit, the internet has everything.
When did you find this one?
I just found this out yesterday.
I have a conspiracy theory that Michael Ian Black is actually Lewis Black's son.
What?
Yeah, dude, crazy, right? Now you see the resemblance, right?
Yeah, dude, it all makes sense.
They both like wearing suits.
Both comedians.
Yeah.
Both popular in the early 2000s.
Yeah, this conspiracy hasn't caught much traction because no one cares about either of those people anymore.
Next question.
Roasted, dude.
Who is Michael Ian Black?
Remember that show? Was he on Best Week Ever?
Yeah. He was on a couple of those shows.
I love the 80s. I love the 90s.
Stella?
I've never seen any of those.
He's part of the
He's incredibly anti-racist.
This all sounds like stuff.
Was he part of The State? We're all too young for The State.
What is The
It was a sketch comedy show on MTV in the early 90s.
All these shows sounds like they're on VH1.
I'm a big VH1 guy, dude.
Yeah.
That's how you know your career has gone to die.
I was more of a Fuse.
If you go
I
on
feel
VH1.
like your VH1, I'm
MTV, dude.
You're not MTV.
I'm MTV.
You're not fucking MTV.
I'm
we all
older
know,
than
first
all
off,
you guys.
Ben's BET.
Ben's BET.
Yeah.
But I remember when MTV
You might
actually
be
played
BET
music videos.
as well. You're both
And
BET.
anyone who says that is fucking ancient.
You're both BET.
I didn't have BET. I've never like really watched BET in my life.
So you're trying to live BET as an adult to get back what you lost as a child.
Yeah.
Nice.
BET and Cut, bro. You missed out. Paul used to wait for Janet Jackson videos. I just went to BET and Cut and watched tip drill videos. I was like, holy shit, this is a serious problem.
Yeah, dude. My dad demanded no BET in the house.
Paul's family had BET until Paul's dad found out and canceled cable, so there would be no BET in the house.
He activated the parental lock for BET.
I wonder if my town didn't have BET or if my dad called the cable company and requested that it be removed from our cable package.
The Burlingame household did not have BET.
I couldn't watch anything on BET, and I couldn't watch The Proud Family.
Wow.
Or Jet Jackson. My dad demanded.
What was Jet Jackson?
I don't know. Wasn't there a show called Jet Jackson?
The famous Jet Jackson?
Yeah. That is he one of the Jackson brothers?
Was that a live
That
action?
dude committed suicide.
Really?
One of the Jackson brothers committed suicide?
Was he a secret spy? Was that a spy show?
Because of the abuse of his father.
He was related to Kim Possible. They were like neighbors.
Dude, imagine him and Kim Possible having sex, like cartoon and dude. Someone should make that porn.
Yo, Molly Cronin, could you Photoshop that for us? That'd be hot as fuck.
Photoshop yourself as Kim Possible, Molly Cronin.
Getting fucked by famous
if you want to be getting fucked, that's fine, but it seems a little... I would just like to see you as Kim Possible.
Such derogatory statements to our number one fan.
That would be a great Halloween costume.
That's what she listens for.
But I'm just saying, her as Kim Possible is a great Halloween costume.
And then her boyfriend can go as the dork that wants.
No, he should do blackface.
Famous Jet Jags. He's actually related
husband. They're married, aren't they?
We know very little about Molly, actually.
I scrolled like 12 or 13 pictures down one time on Instagram.
We're coming up on episode 69. Should we get Molly Cronin on for episode 69?
We have to zoom Molly Cronin in for episode 69.
Yeah.
Can we just put like a box and then put her screen in one of the boxes?
Yeah, we got to figure something
like
out.
Daily Show style?
Yeah, like just throw her in a box.
I could probably figure that out.
Let's take the Amtrak.
Throw women in boxes, bro. That's what we do on this podcast.
Why don't we all take the Amtrak to Molly Cronin?
No.
And back. Why?
The Amtrak?
We can pod on the Amtrak.
Yo, subscribe to patreon.com/LonelyMans so we can fly Molly Cronin out to Austin, Texas to do a live
homeless?
podcast.
We're just hopping on an Amtrak. We put like little sacks on sticks and shit.
Get a bindle, hop in a boxcar.
Dude. We're just chasing trains. Paul, you'd have to catch the train to get on there, bro.
I had a good idea, dude. You know how these people, they hop trains, right? It's like something people do.
Sure.
Well, I want to go to Japan, and I want to hop the speed train that they have.
The bullet train?
Yeah, I want to hop on the bullet train and hide on that, dude, and have a little hobo party on that thing. You think that would work?
Yeah,
it will work.
Actually, it will.
Yeah, you will succeed in something you've been too afraid to do your whole life.
Taking a bullet to the head.
Taking his own life.
Dude, that bullet train is like shooting... Like running a train on a woman, like a bunch of bullet bills from Mario.
That'd be
gangbang.
If everyone that fucked like you had a gangbang and just came really fast, that'd be the bullet train.
Yeah, that's the bullet train.
Faster than a speeding bullet train.
I was thinking all of the bullet bill from Mario, gangbanging Princess Peach, like in every mouth.
What's Bullet Bill? Is that the guy that
the
shot out
bullet
of a
with
cannon?
a smile? The bullet that shoots with a smile.
Yeah.
That's actually a new category of porn, or just bullet orgies. You just pop. Everyone's just quick, just lightning through.
Black
skeet. You can hit like 75. Just set records.
Black Gallagher. I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up.
Dude, there should be like premature ejaculation Olympics. Like how many dudes can?
Would that be like premature ejaculation porn? Is that a fetish that people have?
I would be
I'm
a
sure
gold.
it's out there.
Just like,
gold
or it's
medalist.
just guys coming too soon.
It's probably like a shaming kink. I do get shamed for coming too fast.
I mean, getting shamed for one, but what if it was just like some girl that just like loved watching humiliation porn, and the porn is just like they're about to get it on, and the guy just comes too soon, too fast, and just has to leave out of shame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, humiliation, shame. That's probably a fetish.
I wonder
there's the old rule. Like, if you can think of it, like it exists in porn.
I just want to know the people that watch that fetish. The people that like, I just can't get enough of this.
Slide into our DMs at LonelyMans Podcast on Instagram.
Do you think someone has a fetish where they like getting the shit kicked out of them in the way that like they'll just go to a bar and start shit with someone who looks like they would beat the shit out of them, and they're just like, sort of like a Remember when the joke,
dudes that want to get beat up?
like when the Joker's getting punched and he's laughing in The Dark Knight? Yeah.
That's definitely a thing.
That's crazy. That would suck. That would be a really bad fetish to have.
Yeah. Well, there's the guys that get drunk and like start fights. I don't know if they always like.
I feel like some of those guys might have, because sometimes when
someone want to lose, right?
people will start shit in such a way sometimes where I'm like, why? You're definitely going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And not only going to get your ass kicked, but you're the asshole. So you're going to get your ass kicked and everyone around you is not going to help because you started it.
I've been in a bar and like a guy will be talking to us and then you'll see like the turn where it's like he's bored now or he's drunk enough to like talk shit and get. Now he's like, all right, it's fight time. And he just started like needling my friend and like fucking with him. And it, of course, it gets to the point. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And he's like, oh, you're trying to start some shit. It's like, no, you have been for the last 15 minutes. And like, we finally pushed us to the point.
I think it's not. I don't think anyone wants. I feel like humans inherently don't like pain. Like nobody likes physical like pain that's like to that level.
I don't know. There's the guys that cut their dicks open.
You could be sick and twisted, bro.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say about transgender people, Jesse? Cut their dicks open. Get it replaced.
I'm saying.
I think they're all brave.
Subscribe to LonelyMans.com.
I think they're all brave Olympians. I want to go one step further. I don't want them just allowed transgender women to compete in the Women's Olympics. Okay. I think we should just go ahead and give every transgender person a gold medal from the Olympics. Like, just give them one.
Right.
Don't even make them like practice anything. Just give them.
You just say they don't show up and you just give them a medal.
Yeah, just mail every person that identifies.
All you trans people, stay home. We'll just send you your medal.
And honestly, that comes more out of the fact that I don't really think a gold medal is shit. So why don't we just give them to everybody, dude? I'm not impressed. Dude,
yeah, we're all gonna die anyway. Gold medals don't mean shit, dude.
You swim fast, dog. What does that do to anybody?
Some gold medals mean some dope shit.
Elon Musk made a Tesla. You swim fast. There's no strategy even involved. I hate sports with no strategy. Then it's just that's like just a test of endurance. Like, just like
swimming, there's probably a strategy.
What's the strategy? You swim as fast as shit. That's all.
Yeah. What's the sport? What do you consider swimming a sport with no strategy?
Yeah, because it's just like, all right, what's the plan today? What are we doing today? We're gonna try to swim as fast as we can.
You ran. Compared it to running, is there a strategy?
I like
definitely strategies to it. Like you can like in terms of like swimming, for example. There's different ways like how long you stay underwater until like how often you come up for breathing, the way that you turn. There's all sorts of different things that you can do there. There's relays and different ways that you can exchange.
There's optimal relays. I might allot for some strategy, but as far as okay, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna try to swim back and forth 8 times as fast as I can. He's like, I was thinking the same thing. Let's do that. Like, there's no like, you don't sit them down. You're like, all right, today there's gonna be. Here's what would be a cool strategy if they did it like in the middle of the ocean in stormy weather. Then you got to strategize which way is the wind coming from, which way are the waves breaking.
Yeah, I don't think like they could schedule
that. Like very quickly.
Yeah, I would
they're gonna be in Japan. They could go to one of those Japanese wave pools.
I'd buy a pay-per-view for that for sure, dude.
Yeah,
for $79.99.
I want to see two guys fighting. I want to see two guys fighting in the open ocean.
Honestly, though, I do think that like I hate that there's all this drug testing going on for the Olympics.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
My whole game plan is like, fuck it. If you're gonna allow people to do crazy feats of strength and athleticism, let's fucking juice them up to the fucking just hilt. Let's have these people just taking all the fucking drugs.
Old school UFC style.
I want my UFC fighters to all be like 6'5", 280 pounds of pure muscle.
90s MLB style.
Just destroying each. I want people hitting home runs out of the ballpark every time they hit a home run. A bat breaks and then the ball hits some car on the road.
Like, I also think it would be a compelling story if like the world's gold medal Olympic diver was like a heroin addict that was just like openly shooting up before he went out. He's like, oh, he's snorting Oxycontin and he just gets up there. Because you would allow for that. You could allow, who knows, man? Maybe there's some drug-addled dude out there that is like literally the world's
or fighters that were on a bunch of like painkillers, just like taking crazy punches.
I think all drugs should be. I think they should be.
I feel like savants would win everything. They're always going to be like that one savant that can't do anything else but that one thing, and they're just really fucking good at it. They're just like, oh, I can fucking do this diving. I can do this dive off the top of the high board every time, just perfectly, like 17 spins and drop. I can't write my own name. Like, I can't get to the top of this ladder by myself, but I can fucking do the dive.
Diving is a weird one because who, like, when they were a kid, I could see, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a sprinter. You're just going there and be like, dude, I want to fucking dive. I want to be a diver.
Diving's pretty cool, dude. It looks sick.
I know, but like, it's just a weird thing to occur to you. I don't even understand.
Have you ever jumped off a
I
diving
literally
board?
can't even dive. I've never entered the water head first. Never entered the water.
I couldn't even do a good cannonball when we were skinny dipping last week.
I could cannonball.
No, there's no,
well,
you
have
can't even
long
make
balls.
a cannon out of this body.
You have famously.
I was Bullet Bill in the fucking pool, dude.
Candlestick.
you have famously long balls, so the cannonball would be maybe tough.
It was mostly balls. Yeah.
Did your balls hit first when you go into when you bring your knees up? Do your balls hit first?
Yep.
When Jesse goes in the water, it looks like in the action movies when people shoot into the water, people underwater. It's like, boom, he just goes by. You don't even like, dude, is that a person? You're so skinny.
I think I have naturally small nipples and small balls.
Wait, so you went skinny dipping?
Yeah.
But don't
I listened back to the page where we talked about it. We didn't really get into the details of it.
Don't you? Isn't how deep was the pool? Aren't you? Where was it?
It was about as deep as ours. It was like
4.5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because do you have like an issue with deep water where you don't like it or whatever? You don't like being in open water?
I don't like being in open water.
Yeah.
Open water is very terrifying to
Because
me.
we went to Barton Springs. That was pretty deep and like pretty wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's when you were like cramping up.
Also,
that's just because I'm not in the shape. I wasn't in shape to swim. Like swimming shape is a different kind of like I can run and play basketball, but then you put it in like water, and my body's like, what the fuck is this? Like my body's not in swimming shape.
Because I'm in incredibly bad shape, but because I can kind of float and I'm not very dense. I'm just mostly fat and skin. I find that swimming doesn't tire me out that much. Like I can kind of just chill.
I haven't seen you
chillax.
do any like real swimming though.
I know, but like I'm not. I would get more tired walking up a flight of stairs than I would swimming for a few minutes. So like I kind of get. I would probably tire faster than Ben, but like I would make it longer than someone of my physical fitness should make it. Does that make sense?
If it was at Barton Springs, you would win because Ben would be all cramped up.
Because I'm a man of the north.
I don't know. That one way there, I was going in.
Yeah.
Then the one way back, I was like, I'm going down.
You looked like you were going to throw up.
I think
I
that's
was
what it
about to throw
was.
up.
I think you got confidence on the first.
I went too hard on the first swim across. I was like, I'm going to swim right across this. It's 100 meters, by the way. Fuck you, Jesse. It is 100 meters.
Okay.
And then I thought I was like, oh, I can swim 100 meters, like no problem. So I tried to swim it all the way through, and I did. And I didn't realize the toll that took on me. Like I was not ready to feel that way.
Doubled over, like holding on to the lifeguard stand.
My whole body was cramping. I was in pain. I was like, I might throw up. I might pass out. I'm not sure.
See, I'm a man of the north.
Alyssa was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I've never seen Ben like this. I have no idea what is happening."
I'm a man of the cloth. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep my cloths on.
Yeah, I'm a man of the north, dude. I'm designed for cold water. I'm like a polar bear, dude.
Yeah.
You cannot stop me in the water. I become more vicious in the water than I do on land. That's just something in my body, dude.
Yeah,
I can swim just well enough to maybe not drown.
That is true. You do have some similarities with that animal.
Whales are incredibly intelligent, majestic creatures. You know what I mean? And they get lots of pussy because they're mammals in the sea. They're exotic. So I'm fine with being a whale.
Yeah, you're French Canadian in Texas. You are exotic.
Dude, I know. I'm like fucking blue whale out here, dude. I'm big as shit.
We met some real Canadians the other day. You didn't say shit.
Yeah, I wasn't going to claim stolen now. They were going to be like,
called you out. I was like, hey, my friend Paul is French Canadian American.
Did you?
And then they would be like, name literally any province and where it is. They'd be like, New Canada? New Brunswick? Is that in Canada?
Some real Canadians, bro.
New Brunswick is basically Canada.
Just Trudeauville.
Like I've been to Maine.
Look, I have something to admit. I don't even know if I really am French Canadian.
We do this anyway.
I've been saying it for so long. I'm not sure where I picked it. It's kind of like Liz Warren said she was always Native American or whatever.
Yeah.
I could totally see like just being a kid and someone said that one time and I was like, that's just what it is now. That's what I am. Never looking into it. And people are like, why don't you do 23andMe? I'm like, because I want to live a lie, dude. I have.
Yeah, I don't really want it. My sister got 23andMe, but I'm just gonna go with that. Not every sibling's DNA is a.
Why? What is?
What did your sister get under 23andMe?
It's like all Great Britain.
I was about to say, yeah, that's to no one's supreme.
you
It's
are.
all English and Irish, like 90-something%.
Yeah, you do kind of have a British face because you're ugly as shit, dude.
No, that's
I got
the
better
Brits,
teeth,
bro.
though.
Yeah, the Brits are known for being fugly.
They don't have bad teeth.
No, we're
because
known
of
for
their
being
genetics.
fucking handsome, dude.
Nah, dude. Everyone. The only cool thing about the Brits is their accent. But like when you look at like your looks, the Brits are very. There used to be this app that tracked beauty, and the
Dude,
Brits were like the worst. In
James
Europe.
Bond, Prince
He's
Harry.
not even a real person. Have you seen Prince Harry? The dude is balding. He's not attractive, bro.
Dude, well, that's like saying like some women are smart, but most aren't. So it's like that's sort of the British.
Who's
people
the
being
soccer
hot there.
player married to the Spice Girl? He's a hot dude.
He's the only one, bro. There's like four.
David Beckham.
Yeah, David
The
Beckham.
best he could do was a fucking Spice Girl. Ew.
He got one of the hottest ones, dude. Posh.
Dude, they look like brats, but like toys brats.
Yeah, they
But
were
in
like
real
based
life.
And he
off the
got them
Spice
way
Girls.
after their prime, bro. That's like investing in.
I don't think so.
She's no Eva Mendes, dude.
Haven't they
Now,
been
Eva
together like
Mendes.
20 years?
Who's Eva Mendes? Eva
Spice
Mendes
Girls
is
popped
hot.
in 97. So like,
97, yeah, that's man. But when did they get married? Because I feel like
who cares? When did he fuck?
I feel like he bought it on the way down. You know, he got it. He got GameStop after the fall. He's just holding on now.
She might be dating up. Soccer players are caked up, dude, especially over there.
Yeah, that's true. She's definitely dating up.
Well, that's exactly my point. She's
Yeah.
dating up. That means he's dating
She was
down.
part of a girl group on a major label in the 90s. Like, she's probably not as rich as you think she should be.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's dating down. The best British guy is dating down.
Oh.
That's the whole point. Is like British women. I mean, they're fine, but they're not known for their looks. Like, if you had to pick countries of most attractive women, British aren't going to be, or even men. The Brits
If
aren't
you're
there.
rich and successful, do you need to date up? Like,
I think the Spice Girls should get some credit because
Okay.
they are kind of like a legendary group. Because
Right.
how hard would it be to get 5 broads in a room and not just have to be constantly arguing and bitching at each other?
They
You know
were.
what I
That's
mean?
why they broke up.
Yeah.
I know, but
That's
even-
why they
Broke up
only
pretty-
lasted like one tour.
Even playing one
Yeah.
show to me is like, damn, they did it, man. They really achieved something no other woman could do.
yeah, they did a few world tours, a movie, and then it was.
Are
I
they the
think
most
that's-
successful girl band?
I think that's why WNBA is so
No,
bad.
I don't
It's
think
not.
so.
It's not that the women. It's not because of the lack of their athleticism or that they have worse talent. It's just
Yeah.
that 5 women trying to be on a team and it's just the breakdown. They can't do it.
I
man.
feel like 60% of them are fucking each other.
yeah, they're fucking each other. There's drama.
cool,
There's love
but that-
triangles.
It makes that's what. You imagine your coach. You guys are like, "Why are we playing so bad?" She fucked my. Oh shit!
They should do a Hard Knocks for a WNBA player.
That would
They'd
be.
like,
That would be. The
well,
drama would be through the roof.
Well,
Where
what's,
is-
what's Hard Knocks?
It's like a super.
It's like a reality show about training camp for football. So
Oh,
they like
okay.
bring in like cameras and they go super in depth about like all the stuff that happens at training camp for football. But if they did this for WNBA basketball,
I'd be like, Trisha, you're playing like you ate my pussy last night, really terribly, and you're ugly. I'd be like, girl.
do you think girls like play worse when they're on their period? Like if they got a game
Oh
and they're
my
on their
God.
period and they're just like, I can't, I'm cramping too hard to get buckets tonight.
I'm sure
Like,
there's some statistician that's crunched the numbers,
Dude, it's like the Michael Jordan flu.
following the moon cycles.
The Michael Jordan flu game is just this woman just free bleeding all over her shorts and just putting up like 26, 13, and 14 from the field. Just
she put up 30 points. Led
yeah,
the league
yeah.
in
She puts
scoring.
up like 21 points. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's the female Will Chamberlain.
Oh jeez. And then-
She scored from outside the paint. Oh my God, you only see that maybe once, twice a year."
Do they sell WNBA? Are WNBA jerseys the same as like men's jerseys, or are they?
Well,
cut
they
different?
obviously have
No.
way more space up here
Oh, true.
for breasts.
It'd be funny to rock one as a dude.
I think they should.
I saw a dude rocking one the other day. He's
Really?
At some comedy show. He was rocking an LA Sparks jersey.
Dude, he's probably a husband of a woman on the team. That's why.
Yeah.
Who else would wear that shit? Or his sister or something.
What if he's just a really big fan of the? Can you imagine just somebody having no relations, just being the biggest WNBA fan? Just like, yo, like men's basketball is cool, but the WNBA, that's my shit.
There's definitely a woke
There's definitely
male,
one person.
male feminist hipster out there that's like, I
Who's
don't- you know,
secretly a rapist?
I kind of like the WNBA more than the NBA because
Yeah.
like there's more strategy involved because it's like
There's a lot more layups.
I don't think
you know?
any woman would actually take that serious.
There's
Like
gotta
even
be-
like no one watches it. Like even women don't watch it.
That's why their pay is like a fraction. Like, what's his face? The highest paid NBA player is making like 40 mil a season. The highest paid WNBA player is making like 200,000 a
Yeah,
season.
yeah. We looked it up, and
Yeah.
it's. I mean, it's not a bad living.
Well, it's not. But
It's not the NBA.
it's not the NBA. Well, the
Nowhere
NBA also
close.
subsidizes it. Like all the money they don't make from the lack of ticket sales, then the NBA like, here you go, kind of pays for that.
I saw this video today where
Like there's probably been so many meetings where like, can we just get rid of the WNBA? We're hemorrhaging
It's too late
money.
now. There you go. They've gone too much.
Nah,
Except-
dude, I think the future is female. So
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're saying that this is the end?
I'm saying that the future is like watching a 4-game series. I think they should let one NBA team in the WNBA 1 year. Just let them go. Expansion team.
The worst NBA team?
Take one of the D League teams and put
Yeah.
them in the NBA for 1 year.
That
And
would-
call them like the dudes, and they're just dunking and fucking, and the whole arena is sponsored by Axe body spray. It's all just like super doodly and like guy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a.
They bring Spike TV back just for that.
Yes, dude. Oh my god, and like a UFC fighter is the coach of the team. Be so fucking sick, dude.
I don't think they even need a coach. I really think they could just show up. They're just like dunking.
they should go find like 10 dudes on like playing in the street, like, you know what I mean, like go to good courts where people have competitive games, and they should put those 10 guys together and let them play in the WNBA.
Just and one street ball.
Yeah, and one street, dude. Oh my god, it'd be like the Harlem. They should put the Harlem Globetrotters in the WNBA and let them play for real. Same team, the fat dude they got in there, everybody.
Can they do their hijinks still? Or
Oh
are those
yeah, I
illegal?
mean the hijinks be encouraged for sure. Stay
But can
with,
the WNBA players do hijinks
well,
too?
that's the thing is like you have to stay within the rules, so they'll still be doing hijinks and it'll be legit. Like they'll be just styling on teams.
My favorite is when they throw the ball up in the air and then they pull down somebody's shorts. That gets
Oh,
me every
yeah.
time.
Oh, you can't do that in the WNBA. That's sexual harassment.
Yeah, but you're going to see that. Now we crossed the line. You can do that in the NBA, though. That'd be funny.
Pants? Can you pants somebody in the
I don't
NBA?
think so, honestly. I got pants one time in high school.
Ron Artest
During a
did it to
game?
No, during my gym class. So we had a gym class. We had like the biggest gym in the state
Yeah.
when I was in high school. So we had 4 gym classes that all like met in the morning, did roll call, and like stretched before. Like some people would go play outside, some people go do whatever. So we had like probably 200-300 people in this gym in the morning.
like a Japanese car factory.
Yeah, pretty much. We were just we were just full of Toyotas and
Yeah.
Hondas. We had a big Asian community here.
Yeah.
And then my best friend was on the basketball team, my boy, and in the middle of that, he just pants me in front of the whole gym class. Just pants me. He got me.
Did
bro.
you sling dong?
Bro, he
or-
came out of nowhere just behind me.
Did you sling dong or
Were
just
you hanging
underwear?
and swanging?
I took my time pulling it up, you know.
Oh wait, so
And
you
then-
got your underwear too?
Yo, he got everything. Everybody
Wow,
saw the
dude.
goods.
That's a true pants.
And
That's
yeah.
then,
illegal, dude.
Yo, he got me. And
Did
so
you?
that-
Were you rocking boxer briefs or boxers?
Oh, I was straight a boxer. I was a boxer guy back then.
All right, yeah. So that's an easy pants right
Yeah,
there.
so he got everything.
Yeah.
And I looked around a little bit, gave the people, let the people, and then I slowly pulled it back up. And
You
no one,
should've left
no one
them-
laughed.
you
No one
should've-
laughed at me after that. It was like, all right.
You should have left them around your ankles and then just turned and sternly walked out the nearest exit
I think a kid did that in my high school. Like kept him down like way too long.
and just calmly walked out and
Yeah.
then walked all the way home with your pants around your ankles.
I remember a girl got pants, and that was pretty hot. She was wearing a red G-string.
Oh, dude, who wears a
Bro,
G-string to
that's-
school?
Are you
What a
supporting
whore.
sexual
Dude.
assault, Jesse?
I was in high school from
Sexual
like
harassment, Jesse?
03 to 07. That was like the G-string era. It's the G-string era.
G out with the girls on.
Why is it called the G-string?
I think it's shaped like a G.
In what way?
Like a, I have no idea, honestly.
All right, let's Google it.
There's a
Google it.
thong.
Look it up. Who has the phone?
Because they're gonna hit your G spot.
That's
when
the
you wear
only
one
thing-
of
Does the
those.
thong have the triangle, or is that the G-string?
Listen, if you wear the G string, someone's gonna find your G spot.
Somebody
That's
The
Google
how it
G-string is
works.
just like a T, right? It's like the string
it?
across the top, and then this one's going straight down.
There
Maybe
was a
it stands
guy,
for something.
Mr.
Yeah, can you
Gran-
search G-string
Gran
versus
Zapalis,
thong?
But they just changed.
I think the thong has the triangle.
Maybe it's the gangsta string because only the truest gangsters wear thongs.
True G's.
It's only in prison. They're just in G strings.
Yo, I'm in the hardcore. He's like, his jeans are like,
Yeah.
sagging, and he's
Yeah.
just got a G-string on.
They tried to say like the sagging was like a gay thing in prison, but I think that was just to like emasculate black men in the streets.
And that was just, I remember every kid that told me that. I was like, why don't you go say that to one of those dudes
Right,
over there that has that. Why don't you go see how that works?
I think it's because they're not allowed to have belts, and they just like give them like any pants that
like,
they have.
Who really is the faggot here? The guy at his house, like, oh, it's not, that's actually gay. And it's like, or the guy, go up and say that to one person who is wearing their jeans like that.
You're appropriating gay prison culture. Did you know that?
You get your ass beat, dude.
Professor Ben, do we have an answer? There's like, when you look at documents.
Of course, the G-string was invented by a man. Of course, the man would invent.
So was the bikini. It was named after an island somewhere.
And also the planet, because God's a man.
Yeah.
So what have women been doing the whole time?
Technically, everything was invented by a man, an old white man, because that's what my God I envisioned him to be.
Spanks were invented by a woman, and she's a billionaire now. And her husband is a
billionaire.
He's not a billionaire. He's only got like a few $100 million. He's broke as fuck.
I thought he was the owner of the Atlanta Hawks.
He is, but I don't think he's a billionaire.
Well, I'm pretty sure he can sell that NBA franchise for about $1 billion.
Could he sell it himself? Is he the sole owner of the team?
I don't know. I don't know if he's the sole owner, but he's definitely the majority shareholder of the team.
Yeah.
Did a black
and the Clippers just sold for $2.2 billion, so I bet you can get $1 billion for the fucking.
She's
Atlanta
worth $1
Hawks.
billion. All right, if he wants to sell all of his assets.
Did a black person invent peanut butter?
Yeah, George Washington Carver, was that him?
All right, you know what? You sold me. I'm not going to be racist anymore. I love peanut butter.
You do. You eat a lot of it.
I got to give it up, dude. You got to give credit where credit is due.
If they invented sliced bread, your head's going to explode.
Peanut butter changed my life, dude. So, good
What are
job,
you looking up now?
Mr. Carver.
We're not getting to the bottom of the G string?
They call him George
No, we
Washington.
already figured it out. It stands for garment string.
Oh, all right.
They call him George Washington Carver because he carves that pussy up, boy.
Yeah.
I laughed at that when I thought of it.
He rotates bitches like his crop, son.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we talking about niggas and crops?
Crop rotation.
He invented it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really like the
He also
connotations of
invented
niggas farming.
He also invented the blunt rotation.
You can't have
So
peanut butter without growing crops of peanut.
He was just
I don't
high-
trust
high
crops
as
in the
shit.
South, dog.
I like to imagine him high as shit growing peanuts, just smoking a blunt and being like, I invented crop rotation, blunt rotation, and peanut butter. That's all you need, dude. You go grow shit, you sell it, you eat peanut
He
butter.
rotates the crops to the
You
left.
get
son.
high as fuck with your boys, dude. George Washington Carver, American hero. He invented a ton of shit. So was his job inventor? That used to be a thing you could do.
You just named two things. I don't know what else.
No,
he
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's one of those guys that like has even things that you don't really know if. Like he invented this certain like, I don't know. I can't even think of a good example. Some shit for industrial purposes.
Sure.
But I like.
I'm looking up George Washington Carver now.
Did you get the net worth of the Atlanta Hawks guy?
Here's the Black History Minute.
Nah, we
with
moved
Benbo.
on.
Okay.
Benbo, give us the Black History Minute.
No, you're the Black History major now. I'm
I
confirming
would,
you.
dude. Oh my God, what a good bit it would be to go back to school and become.
We just like they're like, oh, we were bringing this Black History expert, and me and you walk in, and everyone
Yeah.
thinks it's me, and then it's actually you, or just the Black History expert. You know,
You just set up the projector.
yeah, I'm just in the back. I'm just hanging out. Everyone's like running up to me, like expecting me to do all this shit. It's just like, no, that's actually him. I don't even know.
That was like a guest of the Patreon, Simon Nash. His black father was a Hebrew professor.
Oh, that's
Professor.
hilarious.
Yeah, and he's not Jewish.
Yeah.
Well, what did he invent? George Washington Carver.
I keep wanting to ask my coworkers about being black Israelites, but I think I'm just gonna let it go.
You know, much like Simon's dad, I'm kind of like a Hebrew professor because I know a lot about the Jews. I
Right.
could talk your ear off about
As
it.
seen on Kill Tony.
I
No
know.
one who watched Kill Tony is still watching.
I
this.
know things about the Jews that most people don't even know.
Yeah, like what?
We'll save that.
Cold-blooded.
We'll save that for the Patreon. I think
.com/LonelyMans.
the secrets of the Jews.
I'm kind of torn about this whole thing about George Washington Carver developing technique to improve soil depleted by repeating plantings of cotton. You made it easier to farm more cotton. That seems like he was working hustling backwards. He's like, hey,
Maybe.
now we could just pick more cotton.
He
Everyone's
knows
like,
where the
"Fuck."
money's at, dude.
But all
Maybe
the other
he
black people
invented
picking
it.
it were like, fuck George Washington Carver, dog.
Maybe
He's
he
making this
thought that.
harder.
Yeah, well, weren't they free men getting paid?
Not in the South.
Are you saying GWC was a slave owner?
Nah, he was in the 90s. You couldn't legally own slaves then. You had to undergroundly own slaves then by doing things called like sharecropping and Jim Crow laws. Then you couldn't openly do it.
Sharecrop rotation.
Yeah, that's the pre-blunt rotation. I wonder if niggas were smoking blunts slaves were smoking blunts, and they're just like the slave masters would come and like that's why they banned it. They're just like these niggas are getting high all the time.
Probably CBD because they grew a lot of hemp back in the day.
I bet they banned it because the slave owners would smoke it and they get really paranoid. They'd be like, "Oh shit, they might just like kill me."
Yo, I've changed my mind about Delta 8. You were saying you don't trust it.
I don't trust it at all.
I no longer trust it after reading a bunch of articles about it.
I did.
Some of it could be synthesized, and a lot of the chemicals that they use to extract it, could still be left in the Delta 8. It's the Wild West right now. It's very sketchy.
Fuck Delta 8, dude. Fuck new weed. Fuck new everything.
Yeah.
I don't need a new thing ever.
I just want regular weed.
You know, one of the someone I'm not gonna name them.
It's the bag that says regular weed.
I'm not gonna name them, but some dude got aggro with me for being just kind of jokingly be like, "Nah, I don't smoke that." And then he kind of said why, and I was like, "I don't know, it's fucking stupid. I'm gonna smoke fake weed."
Yeah.
And the dude got aggro with me, and in my head I was like, "This is why I don't smoke it, because people like you do."
Was it someone with a Boston accent?
Dude, I don't think we could get into it on the Patreon.
Because they offered me some Delta 8 the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you should watch out for that. And he's like, why? I was like, you're a fucking guinea pig right now for this Delta 8 experiment.
Yeah, Delta 8's
I'm being booked on it. Actually, Delta 8's amazing. Please buy CBD and Delta 8 products. I just got booked on a show at a CBD Delta 8 dispensary in Texas.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I have a cocaine dispensary. It's my bedroom. So if you'd like to come over, sample some rock, I got it for you, dude.
Yo, I got booked on 2 gigs this week for this month.
You're gonna give a blowjob to a man on Monday and let a man fuck you in the ass on Thursday?
Yes.
Nice. Good job, dude.
Dude, I'm on an all mullet showcase with Ty Nguyen. Shout out Ty Nguyen.
Ty, dude, he's a cool dude.
And he's sponsored by a Delta 8 dispensary, so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Mullet is finally paying off.
I'm sure their Delta 8 is on the up and up. It's probably thoroughly tested for any impurities.
You're such a company spokesman. You're the company's man. I like
Shout out
it.
Austin I Cannabis Co. It's my new sponsor.
I'm glad that mullet finally got you something, bro. Like that,
dude. It's paying dividends now.
Is it waving in the wind yet?
I feel the breeze run through it now, and it kind of shakes when I walk a little bit.
Okay.
It's coming. Let me get a little mullet update.
I
to the
cannot
camera.
wait for the YouTube comments on your Kill Tony episode
about the mullet.
It's gonna be so funny.
I hope they get some good angles on the mullet. The new camera angles look sexy on Kill Tony.
Yeah, dude. I look like I'm filming a special when I did my minute, dude. I was pumped.
Yeah, it doesn't look sweet.
Yeah, and then I noticed that my hair was quite frizzy.
Oh.
You were probably touching it too much before you went out.
Yeah, dude.
Or did you ruffle it on
Do you
stage?
even do anything with your hair? Don't you just give it a good wave and a hand through?
I literally don't do anything. I don't even dry it. I get out of the shower.
You don't brush it?
I don't do it. I let it. I don't even touch a towel to my hair. I let it stay wet as fuck forever.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. I just won't. I won't be bothered with
Do you
it.
still use the horse shampoo?
Yes, I
Mane
do.
and tail?
I use horse shampoo and conditioner.
There's horse of course there is. Yeah.
It's horse shit. That's bullshit.
Do you have a horse hair gel as well?
No, but I have a horse cock. If you were wondering, dude. A baby.
The
horse.
camera's zoomed in on your dick right now.
You're wearing You're wearing tight gray sweatpants, no bulge.
I'm wearing gym shorts under these because I don't have underwear.
Still no bulge, bro.
They're in the dryer right now, so I wore.
How many pairs of underwear do you own?
A lot.
When's the last time you did laundry?
I don't like to put my underwear in with my other laundry.
Yeah.
Are they that just? Would you guys?
No, I just
skid marking the underwear or
no,
the other shirts or what?
No, I just it makes me anxious. I like to boil my underwear. I put it in the hot water. I put more soap than needed.
Yeah.
I want that shit to be clean.
A lot of impurities in there.
Yeah. Towels and underwear go in a separate.
Is that why your towels are so crispy?
My towels are not crispy, dude. I
They're all
haven't,
crunchy?
I haven't come on a towel in years.
Coming on? No. I've never had an official jizz rag.
I only come on human skin, whether it's mine, somebody else's.
Yeah.
And then I let nature deal with it.
Are you a belly button guy? Do you
No.
prop it up? No.
I don't want to talk about where I come, dude.
All right. You just did.
I'm glad I sleep on the other side of the apartment, though. You guys are wall to wall when you're coming.
Yeah, Ben and I put a fucking glass to the wall and listened to each other.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
cool.
Actually, no, we cut a hole through the wall and put a piece of string with 2 tin cans on
You
each
cut a
end.
hole through the wall and you probably stick a cock through there, dude.
Yeah, true.
Gay.
We got glory holes in our rooms.
I was thinking my room, maybe it's in the laundry room, I might be able to design some type of glory hole situation.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
So then I could leave my door locked, and then people could just
Just call people over.
Just put a sign on this door
Yeah.
and say go in there.
Oh, Ollie Iconic wants to crash here next week. Are you guys cool with that?
First question: who the fuck is Ali Iconic?
That's the one. Yes.
I mean, I don't know him literally at all.
I-
All right.
never- I-
no.
I just heard
Sorry,
the name,
Ollie. You
so-
can't crash at our place. We don't know you.
care.
Nolly Iconic. No, that guy could,
Yeah.
because he's a little bit harder.
Is he
to do.
gnarly iconic?
Gnarly Iconic.
I was going Ollie Nolly.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought this up on the podcast.
Gnarlins.
That's the dude I'm doing the gig
That's
with.
just the dude you're doing.
I'm gonna do him through Paul's glory hole.
He can sleep here, but only if he sleeps naked in your bed.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
That's fine.
Only if he goes in the glory hole closet at least twice a day.
The only people
Yeah.
that can sleep over are people who are naked in your bed, and I'm fine with that
Yeah.
because the person I want to sleep over sometimes agrees to do that. One doesn't agree. I kind of
She
Your
goes
girlfriend
naked
could
to
sleep
Jesse's
naked in
best.
my bed anytime.
no, not someone's bed.
Oh, so he could sleep naked in your bed?
My Ollie,
Yeah.
sure. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't care, dude.
Who gives a fuck?
I've never been naked. By the way, I always wear a bathing suit in the shower.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably.
So
you
you-
should.
The logic here is already flawed.
Why?
At some point, the bathing suit had to be put on.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're wearing a top? You have one garment of clothing on at all times.
Are you-
Same. What are
Do
the
you Winnie the Pooh?
I have sex with one sock
Yeah.
sometimes.
Winnie the Paul. Just always in a
Sometimes
t-shirt.
just the visor.
I do rock only t-shirt visor a lot now.
The visor with that hair doesn't work.
Have you ever fucked
Does
a
it
girl?
work? I think it works perfectly.
You look like an assistant offensive coordinator,
That's
bro.
just me in the booth getting pissed off. God damn it! Fucking us all.
Oh, now he has the headphones on too.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
It's just
I love when they put the thing in front of their mouth because they're just like, "Goddamn motherfuckers!" and they're like yelling into their fucking. They don't want the camera to catch them. I love that shit,
The clipboard.
dude. The old coaches in the NFL get more angry than I've ever seen anybody get in my entire life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bob Knight got pretty angry. He used to choke kids and shit.
And like, yeah, NBA coaches.
Did he throw
sometimes.
chairs and stuff? Or was
Yeah, he
that
did
someone
wild
else?
shit. No, Bob Knight did all sorts of fucked up shit.
Steve Kerr has a good clip of him on the side when Steph Curry just throws some terrible shot up and misses, and then it just cuts to Steve Curry's on the side. And he's just screaming like at the floor trying to hide it. He's like, "Motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing?" And he's like screaming.
Yeah,
I
Steve
like that.
Kerr should not be screaming at anything, Steph Curry. Steve Kerr should just wake up every day and be like, I'm the luckiest human being. I never had to do anything with this job.
I don't like how close Steve Kerr and Steph Curry are as names.
Steve Curry.
Is Steph short for Steven?
Steph is short for Stephen.
They should name their son
Stephen
Murray.
Curry.
So he's
But his real
Murray
name is
Curry.
His name is Wardell. Wardell Stephen Curry.
His name should, dude. Don't you
Wardell's
think
a sick name, dude.
But his dad goes by Dell. So
Wardell
he goes
is
by
sick.
Steph.
Dude,
Wardell.
Dell. Oh, I wish I was named Dell.
Dude,
Named after a computer?
you're sucking
No,
a
the
Dell.
funky Homo sapien. Dude, you're getting Adele in your
Dude.
mouth.
Oh, I love Adele's titties in my mouth.
Adele's titties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat titties.
You'd probably like a Dale's dick in your mouth.
Adele.
Dale
It's just
Mendoza's
some
dick in
random
your
guy
mouth.
named Dale.
Hey, Dale from what's that show? It's King of the Hill. Is there
Yeah.
a Dale on King of the Hill?
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Nice.
that.
Dale Gribble?
Which one's is Dale the one that wears the white tank top and he's kind of like bald? No, that's Bill.
Yeah, Dale's the conspiracy guy.
Oh yeah, the conspiracy.
I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dugsdale Dimmadomes. and I
Dimsdale
want you-
Dimmadomes.
Dimsdale Dimmadomes. I want you to stick your Dimsdale dick in my Dimsdale, in my god dang asshole.
There's no word for butthole that starts with a D, is there?
In my god, there's gotta be
Dump
diarrhea created.
Dumper?
Dump hole's
Dumper.
good.
In my
Dump
dimma
hole.
dumper.
This is my dimma dumper. Stick your Dimsdale dimma dick in my dimma dumper. You goddamn dimwit. Dude, what happened to calling people dimwits? Great insult.
Bring it back.
You dimwit.
Call a heckler a dimwit next time.
You stupid dimwit. Stop heckling me.
Just start calling people nincompoops.
Yeah, we're deep into the episode now. I want to speak on some real shit. I was at the fucking Lucky Duck, dude, and
some open mic talk on the free pod.
One comedian
Yeah.
went on stage and hosted the mic and was so mean to everybody in the audience, and particularly this one table. And the table didn't do anything. They were watching sports on a screen that was in their line of sight at a free open mic.
Oh, I was walking up to the mic at this point, I believe.
Dude, the amount, and it's just like, motherfucker, we all have to go on after you. Like, this isn't about you. You're hosting an open mic.
Is that why they were so iced out?
Yes, dude. Absolutely. Because there was a fucking banshee of a person on stage fucking talking shit to them for
is that a gendered insult?
Yes, it is. So figure out which gender it is. And
is that a Native American insult?
I don't know that person at all, and it's whatever. And maybe it was kind of funny or kind of wasn't. But you know what?
They are really funny.
I stood outside for fucking 2 hours so I could just tell a couple of yucks and try to work on a couple of jokes for my act. And now, you know what I mean? And it's
because the crowd was icy cold.
You're hosting a fucking mic. You know what I mean? Just do it or don't. I don't know, man. It's whatever.
Dim it, do it, or dim it, don't.
It's like, dude, my whole act
Dumper do or dumper don't.
Did you end up showing up there late?
Yeah, I did. I went to that place in Taylor. They let you do 10 minutes.
How'd that go?
Minutes. It went over pretty well.
It's like a little tiny bar, right?
Yeah, it's
I've been
like
there.
this like tiny bar in Texas, and there was just like some locals there. And,
how many locals?
When
I did it, there was like 5.
Yeah, there was probably like 8 or 10 or so in the room.
That's good.
And so yeah, we just did that. And
a couple of old dudes.
We're all just kind of like middle-aged guys and like a couple couples.
How'd you do? You crushed it?
I did well.
Yeah, dude.
They're my people, you know. They're Mexicans, which I grew up in Colorado. That's like 90% of the population. We're just
true, yeah.
Mexicans and Chinese people are gonna hit a head eventually. They're trying right now. They're just breeding so quickly. I feel like.
What about India?
Oh, dude, that is a 3-way war that I don't want to get in the middle of.
I don't think Mexico's even close.
Yeah, Mexico's not close at all.
But they've done the smart thing, which is they've
come to America.
They've intermingled. I think there's more. Dude, it feels like everybody here is like 10% Mexican.
Yeah.
Well, because
Chinese and
like
Indians, they're the Indians. I think are trying to fuck other people and they won't fuck them, and the Chinese are strictly just trying to fuck each other. So. Sorry, but that's how it be, dude. Not a lot of women.
This is what you get in the last 10 minutes of the podcast.
Women don't really want to fuck Indian dudes. I've noticed. It's hard.
Well, white guys want to fuck everybody. They fuck Indian women. They think they're exotic.
Yeah, but Indian women's all. I feel like don't want to fuck white guys.
What's wrong with white guys that fuck Indian women?
There's nothing wrong with that. I just do think that it doesn't make you exotic. Dudes will be like, yeah.
I don't think it makes me exotic.
I mean,
and
I do
she
know a lot
wasn't
of
really
Indian
exotic. She was born and raised in America.
I do know a lot of Indian girls that are like that only like strictly fuck white guys, which I find is a hilarious. Like a lot of like Asian women,
it's taboo, bro.
They just only fuck white guys, which I find hilarious.
Her parents didn't even know we were dating for 2 years.
That's crazy.
Her
dad found out. It was like, I'm not telling your mother. You gotta tell your mother, and her mom never found out. Probably to this day.
What did her mom want her to date? An Indian person?
Or at least a white guy with a degree. Not a broke ass fucking comedian.
Yeah, but that's more classist than racist, which I'm okay with.
It was probably a combo.
Racism, zero tolerance, but shitting on people poorer than you, I think that's just the natural order.
Do you think she was embarrassed? She was embarrassed by you?
She just didn't want to like get into it with her parents about it. And especially if the relationship wasn't going to go the distance, which it obviously was not. So.
It's going the distance. Oh, wait, they're breaking up now. They're breaking up now. They're breaking up now. Oh, one of them is crying at the table.
Down the therapy session they come.
She's all alone. All alone.
She's all alone in her time of need. She's fucking other guys. Fucking other guys.
Did anyone ever admit to cheating in your relationship?
We didn't cheat in our relationship, as far as I know.
You emotionally cheated with me.
I did emotionally cheat a few times, yeah.
Emotional cheating? What is emotional cheating?
Like I
fucking an emo girl while you're dating someone else.
Oh, that's you, not me.
Yeah.
Not don't put that on
currently,
me, dog.
Never. I would never cheat ever again.
I would like really chat up like other girls at like open mics and stuff, and like lust after them.
Does that count? Because I feel like that's just like being a human. I talk to other people. That's an emotional cheat.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm not gonna make the move, but if she made the move,
were you trying to fuck?
if she made the move.
If a woman tried to make a move on me, I'd karate chop her right in the collarbone.
It's like Chris Rock says, men are only as faithful as their options.
Not me, dude. Couldn't be me.
No?
I'm faithful like a dog.
Now you are.
You're saying
Like
you have a lot of options.
Like a rabid dog that just...
that goes where the meat is?
You've
So you
been
can just
given
go
the
up?
option before. You went with option B.
What? What are we talking about? Oh, wait.
This isn't the Patreon. What are we...
Are we talking about a long relationship ago where I chose to cheat on a woman I was dating by getting a hand job?
Yeah.
Dang, does a hand job even count as cheating?
Dude, I don't know, but if you're gonna be faithful for 3.5 years and then get a hand job,
Yeah, I feel like you get a pass. Like,
I think she broke up with me just because I was retarded. Not even the cheating part.
You got a hand job
Was
and-
sex an option and like you opted for the hand job?
I don't know.
You're like,
dude.
we can't have sex. She's like, I'll jerk you off. And you're like, all
I'll
right.
take it.
Yeah.
Like, right?
I don't know exactly.
You
what
can
happened.
haggle down to a hand job.
It doesn't count. But I don't
She's
feel
like, I'll suck it. You're like, that's even more intimate than sex. She's like, HJ. You're like, you know what? There is some like separation there. There's some distance.
leeway.
Well, she was trying to fish something out of my...
It was in a car, right? It was like over the fucking...
She was trying to fish something out of my pockets, and she grabbed my dick, and then I just kind of played it as it lied. You know, and then I just went where the wind
I had a
blew.
hole in my pocket. She was looking for a lighter. She confused it for my dick.
I have a genius plan.
Same
by the way.
size.
I should have opened with this. Actually, no, it's not funny, so I'm glad I saved it till no one was listening. I have a plan for my job now.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. At the first week or two of the month, I'm going to work like 5 days each week. And like 5-6 days, just collect
Make your nut.
like $1,400. And then just come in once a week for the end of the month.
Will they let you do that?
I like a Alaskan crab fisherman. If they don't, I think they'll let me do it.
My boss...
Jay-Z at? Who gonna stop you, huh?
Yeah. I think they just want me to work Saturdays and Sundays, so I'll just work like during literally 1 week I'll work 7 days,
Yeah.
and then I'll only work Saturday, Sunday for
I start my second job tomorrow. I'm about to work every fucking day for
Yeah,
the
but for how
foreseeable
long?
future. I don't know.
You're gonna do.
I'm gonna burn out.
No, you're not, dude. As soon as you get any stack from the valet place that compares at all to your other place, and if it's even remotely less shitty,
If I like it, yeah.
just immediately jump to the valet thing.
My boss at my factory job had an intervention for me yesterday and was like, all right, like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on with you. So if you just want to be honest. And I was like, I don't like this place. It's draining me of all creative energy. I took this job solely out of fear. It's a trap.
Did you really say this to your
I
boss?
said all of this. And he was like, good. Like, he's like, I'm a problem solver. I like to help people. I need you to tell me all this so we can try to work together and like figure this out.
So you told him it's a...
Dude, we were in the conference room for 2.5 hours yesterday. And 2 hours of it was just me like being like, I was basically like, I don't want to be here and I'm prepared to leave. And he's like, I see potential in you and would like to keep you. So it was like a battle back and forth.
Holy shit, that's
Wow,
hilarious.
dude.
But it's also like, if I don't like get my shit together there, like he has to fire me. And
What are you fucking up at work? Which is surprising because every time I see you, you're so worried about getting to work. Like, what do you do when you're there? Jesse's just like
no,
shows
because
up
like
on time and
I'm
starts.
split between two different departments. So the first half of the week, I'm good at that and I don't mind it. The second half, I do like that job, but I suck at it. And now they hired a new guy for the first half of the week. So I've been replaced there. So now they're throwing me on the job that I suck at.
I decided
But
that
I'm going to be doing it 5 days a week. Maybe I'll get better at it.
I decided that with this job working now, is like if it comes upon me that I don't want to go in a certain day and they won't acquiesce or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just like, I'm basically for the next month, I'm gonna put away a little bit more money from it because I just got like a second check yesterday. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna be like, if I want to call out one day, I'm not even gonna stress over it. I'll call out, and if they fire me, I'll just go to the HEB down the street and I'll get a job packing groceries. Like,
There's like so many $15 an hour
I know,
jobs around
it's
here.
so-
They all suck, but like,
yeah, but they all suck in equal degree. The only caveat is the night thing. And if I had to do the night thing if I literally couldn't make rent unless I took a job working at night,
right.
then it's even easier to find a job because I'll just start working at night. So honestly,
like we all moved down here not to work
Yeah.
shitty jobs. We moved down here to do comedy. So like,
the one I have right now
I
is
told him, I was
alright.
like, I'm doing the same exact thing I was doing in Massachusetts, and like that like depresses me, and that's why I fall apart at work. And I also told him I sleep like 4 hours a night, and he's like, "Oh, I think that's the root of the problem." He's like, "You're fucking burnt out and exhausted, dude."
Hey, stop being a bitch, all right?
He's like, "You're gonna die of a heart attack in like 10 years."
Well, dude, why doesn't he die
I'm
of a
surprised
dick
he thinks
suck?
you're gonna make it that long.
No,
you know?
he didn't give me a timeline, but I did bring up the fact that my dad died at age like 44.
Did you bring up the fact that every
shit.
morning you eat like 6 eggs and 4 cheeseburgers?
I've been
or-
living off of fucking tacos and candy, like out
It's
of
probably healthier.
no, not at all.
Candy, dude? What kind of a grown ass adult eats candy?
I eat a lot of Reese's Pieces sometimes, or cookies. I eat cookies from Walmart.
If I didn't eat ice cream so much, I would talk some shit. But
We're all living foul, dude.
I eat real.
We need to get our shit together.
I feel like outside of the ice cream, I'm kind of.
We're doing a
my
lot
thing out
of
here.
lot of
Yo, you guys-
drinking, lot of druggings, allegedly.
You guys want to go thirds on a decent blender? Because I make this this salsa out of jalapeno peppers at work,
Yeah, let's start making our own Mexican food.
and dude, it's
Let's just get
fire.
a Mexican start making us food.
Yeah, it's like $5 an hour.
That'll be
We
high
all got
prices.
Mexican
Here's what we
bays.
do, dude. Honestly,
Paul has a Dominican bag.
hire a Mexican person to cook food for $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Then we all put our money together, get a food truck, and then we just pay them $10 an hour and take everything on top of that for profit. Just exploit like dude, some of the greatest, most richest people in the country have done just exploit immigrant labor for our money. Why not?
That's how
Or
every
just pay
corporation got big.
open mic comedians to do it.
Oh
trust-
my god.
Would you trust open mic comedians to do anything?
No, that's true. I would
would
much
trust-
rather have
It would fall apart. They would steal everything from us.
I would
would
rather
not
have a
work.
Mexican person who's the first day they've ever even been in the United States. They have no ability to do English. I would 10 times rather Google Translate with that person than have any open mic comedian work any place I own.
Yeah, I would grab any Mexican person off the street.
A
before I
child.
grab
I'd rather
the
have
comic.
a Mexican
We're open
child
mic
do it.
comedians thinking of schemes right now. We can't hire any other scheming open micers.
because they're going to scheme against us.
Yeah.
I just got an interview with a company
Yeah.
with a company of high prestige in Austin.
Prestige worldwide.
Worldwide.
Wow, dude. No.
Boats and hoes.
Oracle?
What?
Oracle?
Nah.
What are you going to do? What
What am I going to be doing? The same shit I'm doing now, but just at a better company for more money.
Wait. Does the owner live in a tiny home in Austin?
What?
Is it Tesla?
I mean, with Papa Lon?
Does Papa Long live in a
Do I have
tiny
an
home?
interview with the firm that Papa Lon belongs to?
Dog, get me in there. Actually, dog, I can't. I'm out of the factory game after this one. Your boys are no longer working in factories, unless maybe it's Tesla. They
What
probably.
about you? Say you won't work the Stress Factory. You heard it here for. If
No.
you're gonna book Jesse at the Stress Factory, book
He won't
me.
even
I will
work the
not work the
comedy
Laugh Factory,
bro.
the Stress Factory.
No factories.
No
You
more.
won't- You don't even go to the chocolate factory, bro? I know you love that candy.
I would go to the chocolate factory.
Hell yeah.
You like getting fucked in your chocolate factory, you fag. And with that,
Not editing that out. It's in the last minute of the podcast.
That's actually the nickname for someone's
But,
butt. Is the chocolate
you know,
factory.
Congratulations, Ben, on that interview.
I'm saying
No
fag
congratulations
now,
on an interview. Only congratulations if I get the job. Getting an interview means nothing.
well,
to me.
congratulations on step one.
All right, but let's keep our fingers crossed.
Foot's in the door. You gotta get that dick in the door.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fuck the interview, bro.
Yeah, dog.
But I don't want to say the name on the air because they probably got technology to hear this shit.
Dude, I saw a guy
Yeah,
riding.
they're like scanning through podcasts.
Yeah,
and
now
shit.
that Bitcoin's losing value, they've lost a lot of money. So
I saw a guy riding a bird scooter today, right?
Yeah.
And he had 2 other bird scooters perpendicular on where the platform of the bird scooter is, and he
Yeah.
was standing on those ones, sort of using the first bird scooter as a dolly for the other 2 bird
Oh,
scooters.
he might be like a charger guy.
Yeah, and dude, what a fucking genius this kid. He flew by me going like 30 miles an hour. One bird
Yeah.
and the other 2 were just sort of like haphazardly on there, and he was standing on those 2.
Raymond Cabrera was telling me he did this in like another town in Texas. It's like a side hustle. You can get you're a scooter charger. So you buy a charging device off of Amazon for like $15, and then you go around and collect the scooters, and depending upon like how long they've been missing for, you get paid more. So there's like scooter charging gangs, and they get into literal shootouts with each other.
is there enough money in scooter charging to suit somebody for it?
Apparently,
We
like
gotta
one
get in
scooter
this.
could be worth like $100. So they would hoard them, wait till the bounty went up on the scooter, and then they would charge it and return it, like put it back out on the street. So like, Yeah, like I saw a pickup truck full of like 25 scooters the other day. There's Lime bounty hunters, dude.
Jesse, let's each save enough money from our respective jobs to afford us like a comfortable few months without a job, and let's just get into the scheming business, collecting scooters.
Yeah.
Doing something. Just find some way.
The gig economy?
I don't know, dude. There has to be a hack. There has to be.
I read one today about side hustles. It's like find something that you're already doing. So like if you wanted to get into like riding a bike or whatever, start doing like deliveries, like bike deliveries. Yeah. Or
I like walking through the woods. Will someone pay me to do that?
You like sucking dick? You could suck dicks for money.
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah, you're doing it for free right now. You should definitely be getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You like being a bad friend, so maybe you should try to.
Can you personal train without being like certified, or is that just like at a gym?
I mean, it's frowned upon.
Why aren't you working?
You could just become like a fake personal trainer.
I'll just be in the gym.
Yeah, just bring him to our gym.
Why aren't you working at a rock gym?
I every time I look, they're only looking for like managerial positions or like people that do like construction and like build.
Then you should just say you're a manager.
Yeah, just go down there and flex your manager.
Yeah. Well, how do you become a manager without becoming a manager?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like someone
say, hey, can I speak to the manager? And then when you speak to him, be like, I want to do what you do.
Listen, I'm one of you. All right, so put me on. I mean,
I just want to work behind the counter and fucking check people in all day.
So just go into a bunch of rock gyms and say that.
You have such high aspirations for everything you do.
I know. I should shoot for the moon, right? No. I don't want to be a manager, though.
Yeah, just go into the rock gym and ask them, like, hey, I just want to be one of these bitches that sits behind the counter. Or how do I do this?
Yeah.
Be like, listen up, bitches.
I'm going tonight. I'll ask if they're hiring.
And if you go to different gyms, once you factor in not paying for a membership, that's even a little bonus. And because you're going to be there all the fucking time. So as long as the pay isn't abysmal, I might go down to the smoke shop down the street and be like, if you will pay me $11 or $12 an hour, I'll just sit here all day, dude. I sit at my house all day.
No, it's like $9 an hour, $9 an hour, and they want you to work like over 12 hours a day.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Even Happy
Cloud. At the smoke shop?
What is it? Pipe Dreams? The one that I used to buy vapes
at? There's a million of the Happy Clouds place that has all the bongs and shit. I'm like, I'll just sit here.
There's a ton of Planet K's. They sell like dildos and bongs and shit.
Oh my god, should I work at a 24-hour sex shop from
that is the only place where you should work.
2 a.m. to like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's the only place where you should be working.
I'm literally gonna look into it. If they'll pay me $12 an hour, I'll just get high as shit. See, that's the power in not giving a fuck about your job, because my current job, I think it is kind of nice and I like the people.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not getting high right now because I'm not good enough at it to get high. But as soon as I've crossed that barrier,
right,
I'm gonna start putting a headphone in and listening to Come Town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start getting high as shit, because if they're gonna fire me, I just need enough.
Yeah, my old job, it took me a few months before I was like, I'm smoking a bowl before work, and then I would just go in fried.
And I'm just gonna save enough where it's like, if they fire me, I still have a few months of rent put in my fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then
No, I'm like dangerously low on funds right now.
The kitchen job is sick because I literally don't spend money on food or eat any food I bought until like at least 4 p.m, if not longer. So that's
next week. I gotta buy some groceries this weekend. Stop eating out next week, and also Sober Game is back.
Really?
Yeah. 4th of July was fun enough. I'm done now. I'm not gonna have time to drink anyway. We working 7 days a week. I can't be hungover. Like I gotta like save like every bit of energy.
You also have to save every dollar.
Need to save every dollar. I need to save every bit of energy. I think ACL is when I'm gonna blow it out.
That's like 4 months away.
It's in October. Yeah.
I'm just gonna live.
Yeah, that's a while.
So when the summer's over, sober game for the summer.
I'm just gonna live.
No, I'm gonna be living hard. A lot of living is happening.
Yeah,
in the
you do
Benbow
you,
camp,
fam.
Bro.
I haven't been.
We're all on our own separate paths here. We gotta find our own ways.
I'm smoking weed. I'm not drinking. I'm Doug Benson 2.0.
Yeah.
I just decided, dude. That's my route.
Just go straight
high as
Delta
shit.
8.
No, dude. Delta 16, man. Doubling up.
Double down.
Yeah.
Delta 4.
Oh, all right, good job, talk guys. We did an extra 10 minutes for the free podcast.
No, because you're gonna cut out the first 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, true.
Definitely cut that.
True.
I don't think the rest of the pod was that much better, but you know,
it is what it is, fam.
No, it's already done, bro. Tell them to go to the Patreon because that's way better.
Patreon.com. Dude, the last Patreon episode was a banger. I listened to some of it this morning.
Yeah, we're killing it on that.
Here's some things we're gonna do for regular episodes from now on.
Okay.
A, we're gonna do regular episodes at the pool, and maybe even Zilker.
Yeah, maybe.
B,
we kind of got to do them on like Friday afternoons now.
B, we're gonna get big guests. We have some huge guests I've already confirmed. Gigantic guests.
Coming soon.
Life-changing guests.
Patreon exclusive.
Huge guests.
Yes, they're
John
physically
Tyler's coming.
they're physically very large people. We got Ren Jones.
We should.
we got John Tyler.
On that note,
Molly Cronin.
Shout out.
She's got a huge personality
Oh, yeah.
and a huge ass. All right. I'm sorry.
On that
Mom.
note,
I'm sorry.
I
Mom.
hope she photoshops herself with a gigantic ass and sends it to
She
you.
could just post a regular ass picture of herself.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
zero
that
disparaging
joke.
of Molly Cronin is
It's not
allowed in my
disparaging.
podcast.
Compliment, dude.
She's a pog.
All right. I don't really like the dirty porn terms you're using here.
Why, dude?
Because Ben's a male feminist, dude.
I guess protect Molly at
Whoa,
all
whoa,
costs.
whoa!
Yeah.
Take it easy.
She's a
I'm
male
just-
Molly. Like
I
it's-
just
Part
I
of the Molly
respect,
mob.
I respect the ass too much. That's all I'm saying. I just respect
so you're
the
saying
ass
you're
so
saying
much.
disparaging comments. You're saying
No.
she doesn't deserve the title.
No. I'm just saying. I.
You respect.
He doesn't
her.
like you objectifying our number one fan like
That's
that.
all.
So
I'm
you're not
saying.
a feminist. You're like a Molly Croninist.
Yeah.
I'm just a big Molly Cronin fan. Actually,
Me too.
I'm Molly Cronin's number one fan.
And I'm sorry for
I'm gonna get one of those
sexualizing
number one
her.
fingers, those foam fingers.
I was
like-
doing it in an empowering way. I want her to feel like one of the women from Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't there a redhead on there?
probably. But she probably wasn't as beautiful as Molly Cronin
No,
is.
not at all.
impossible. On that note, people,
Molly,
she-
thank you for listening.
If she listened to the very end of this,
She did. She always does.
then
I think. I have
respect.
no idea.
I just hope.
All right,
Peace.
cut the beginning of this out.
Bye.